Well,
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
that was just GeckoCon High. It's no longer GeckoCon High.
Labyrinth?
It's now Tartarus,
What
a
are you
giant
talking
labyrinth,
about?
and you saw how tall it was.
What happened to our school?
This happens every single night, apparently.
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Because you shouldn't question the system, Junpei. If the school wants to
You don't
turn
know
into a
either?
giant tower, let it.
No.
There is a reason that we will learn about later on in the game about why it's the school.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it.
How do you know how many shadows are
Exciting,
here? Because
isn't it?
if this is our first time,
There
that's
has
not
to
the
be
best
some
thing.
sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Akihiko is so depressed. He still doesn't have anything wrong with him. And now I think about it, is he like holding his jacket with his arm? But like, is that the arm that he hurt himself with? Because like, then like, what? I guess I could just say it now. Akihiko, his weapon is literally just his fists. Everybody will have a weapon. Minato has a sword. Yukari has the a bow and arrow.
It's
Which
just
is why
as
she's in
cool on
the
the
archery
inside.
club. And yeah, you'll see them all later on.
But it sure is creepy.
Yeah, this is it. This will be the main room of Tartarus. Whenever we're
This
done
is
with
only the
adventuring,
entrance.
we will
The
come back
labyrinth
here.
lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a safe zone.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
Yeah, for now they kind of just want us to go in, maybe
By ourselves?
just walk around, fight some shadows, and yeah.
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
You'll see what
So
she
you
means.
two didn't plan on coming
when
in the
we
first
get in.
place?
She's basically navigation.
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
I love how they're trusting the 3 users that have never actually been to Tartarus to do this. Like, I mean, the longest member here is Yukari, who, well, they never really say the date. While they never said the date for when Yukari joined, it's kind of implied that it was only a few days after Minato.
Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
We are in charge.
But wait, why him?
You're
He doesn't
comic
look like a
relief,
leader.
Junpei. How many times do we have to tell you this stuff? Besides, emos always win.
But he has fought them before.
Yeah. And once again, we're going
Seriously?
in. These two have never fought a shadow before.
That's true, but there's another reason. You two.
Our comic relief. Actually, no, Junpei, but are not the main characters.
Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Huh?
Yeah, of course I can.
Junpei, shut up. I have to stop saying that because
think
everything
so.
Junpei says is stupid.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
Yeah?
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, if you actually, in the opening cutscene, when you saw Yukari kind of pointing pointing the evoker to her head, she was trying to summon her persona, but she was too afraid to. And we see a door with a blue glow, and you may have an idea of what this is. Well, we just used the Velvet Key, so you kind of reveal it right here. This is how we will be able to go to the one of 2 ways actually. They'll be able to freely go to the Velvet Room in the game.
I've been waiting for you.
Hi, Igor.
Time has come for you to wield your power. The
Okay.
tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
Mm-hmm. The nature of my power.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
I don't know if you're making fun of me or complimenting me.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
So yes, this is something that applies for at least the third and fourth game. I don't know, because the first two are pretty different.
And when you have defeated your enemies,
We
you
are
will
able to
see
summon
the
multiple
faces of
personas.
possibility
We actually saw in the
before
cutscene where we summoned it. Everybody else
There
only
may
has
be
one.
times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Alright.
My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you.
Yeah, there is we will be coming to the Velvet Room a lot in
Until
this
then,
game.
Fa-
Oh, sorry, cut that off. See, I have to change this to automatically advanced text, but if you saw before, there are times where I'll just stop saying stuff so I could. Well, they'll stop saying stuff so I could say stuff. See, once again, I'm
Hey,
only a beginner
are
at
you all right?
commentating. Don't kill me. Yeah, so they don't
Yeah,
even see
what's
the
up?
door here.
You look like a zombie.
Don't I always look like a zombie? Nothing. Yeah, they can't see the
Don't
door.
tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man.
So,
You're
I
supposed
mean,
to be
I
our
guess we were
leader.
just standing here. Well, to be honest, with how those green, like, walls move, no wonder
Cut
you
him
just
some
get caught
slack.
staring at
If
them.
nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
So, with that, you can check your own status by pressing the triangle button and save your progress, by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. So yes, press Y. We disappear for a brief moment. And then, yeah, this is the menu. Skill. This is basically our persona skills, and you could set it to everyone. Well, you could see everybody's skills and stuff. Oh, hello. If anybody heard that, Skype was being weird. But, yeah, we don't really... They're not going to tell us what Yukari or Junpei is. Actually, no, I think they do. No, they don't, but we're gonna see their persona soon. Then items, well, obviously items. Equipment, basically what we have. We could change our sword, our armor for our body, armor for our feet, and accessory. In Persona 4, they remove the feet armor. I think it's basically your speed. Like, I think, like, who attacks first, and, like, how, escaping can be. We've already seen this status before when we, did our first fight, and these are our social links. We have many more to come. In fact, 20, I think? Yeah, they all follow the main tarot cards, the main 20 or whatever, and then the system. Here, you know, you could check the calendar, quests you have, fusion, dictionary, where you could basically kind of see, like, terms, like Dark Hour, Transmogrify, Potential. Yeah, they see, look, they're saying turn into coffins, though before, I believe it was Akihiko, said they go into their coffins. That's kind of weird. So yeah, also, as far as I know, Dictionary is the only Persona game that has that feature. Well, Persona 3 is the only game that has that feature. Yes, this game is called Dictionary. So anyway, see if I could save. Alright, with that, I think we're gonna go inside. And as you see right there on the right, yes, we do have Yukari and Junpei in our party. You'll learn later on that we could have, at most 4 people in our party. So yeah, are you ready? Of course I'm ready, Mitsuru. I'm always ready for life. Tartarus, Block 1.
So, this is it, huh?
Yeah, this is basically where the
Hope I don't
labyrinth
get
is.
lost.
Most of the time it's gonna have this appearance with maybe a few different textures.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
Yeah, that's her
Providing
navigation.
audio backup from here on out.
Audio backup.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
Don't really know
It's my
where
persona's ability.
camera is. I mean, I get, yeah, it's her
I'd like to
persona's
join
ability,
you,
but
but
I
the
don't really
structure of
know
Tartarus
where is
changes
she.
from
Like,
day to
is she looking at somewhere on the wall or what?
That's why outside support is imperative.
Yeah, we will always have a navigator.
That makes me feel
Eventually,
a whole lot better.
we will have Mitsuru in our party, and she'll be replaced by another navigator, though that's for later on.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They
Alright.
shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Stop being jealous, Yukari. I guess you can't help jealousy, but yeah, she's obviously very envious of Mitsuru. So now, we can now walk around, except, I don't know if this happens. Well, actually, the dungeon layout was always randomized, so we just conveniently have a chest in front of us and medicine that restores HP. I want to say either 100 or 200, however, later on, healing items won't be the biggest thing. Mostly, it's going to be, someone's healing magic. So there's a shadow in front of us. Press X to use your weapon. If you could hit the enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle. And normally you could see it on the radar. Oh, never mind. I thought I was seeing a treasure chest on the radar because they look similar. I don't think we got it. Yeah, they work differently from Persona 4, and because of that, I'm not completely used to this.
About your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience.
And once again,
Would
we
you
hear
like
this
me to
battle
explain
theme,
the
Mass
basics of
Destruction.
battle?
Seriously, look it up when you have a chance. It's really good. No thanks. Now, there is something that I will not be used to here. In all the other games, you can control your whole party member directly. However, in this game, well, at least in Persona 4 and Persona 3 Portable, you can directly control them. However, in this game, you cannot. They are set to, there is no direct control. They could either act freely, heal support, assign target. However, from what I understand, the AI is pretty good. However, we'll see that, and this will probably make the game a little bit harder for me. I wouldn't be surprised. And something you'll learn later on is if your party members die, oh, it's not a big deal. You can just maybe revive them. However, no, it doesn't matter if your other party members are still alive. If you die, main protagonist, it's a game over. They cannot revive you, even if you have items that can revive you. And Snuff Soul, what does that do? And also Staircase, let's just go upstairs. A Snuff Soul basically restores your SP by, if I'm correct, 30. Alright, however, I want to fight this shadow. Alright, yes, Mitsuru, thank you. Alright, yeah, if we strike them, I believe the back. We will be able to get a player
Now's
advantage.
a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
No, I am good, that is alright. So basically,
Enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
wait, I told you I didn't want to, okay, yeah, she just tells you briefly, enemies do have weaknesses, and you'll learn about later on. These guys, if I am correct, are weak to Agi, which is light fire damage. Am I right? Yes, I am right. We probably could have figured that in our first battle, because if I'm correct, these are the same. Yes, they are the same enemies. And if we get their weakness, we are allowed to attack again. If we hit the other enemy, that is not down.
You struck the enemy's weak point.
When all the enemies are down, we have a chance to do an all-out attack. We could either say yes or no. However, of course we want to say yes. All the enemies are now dead. All-out attacks are not insta-kill or anything, they will just do a lot of damage and are always useful. Now we get a revival bead, which is pretty self-explanatory. If someone dies, it revives them. So anyway, instead of going up the staircase, get this treasure chest and another medicine. And now, also yeah, didn't notice before, Junpei also has swords like Minato, except he has bigger ones. Does not mean he's cooler. Junpei is not cool, he is comic relief, unlike Ima or Isato. Yeah, make sure you use the map not to get spotted, and also you can use the right control stick to maneuver the camera. Sorry for that cut, just had to check something. So anyway, yes, another shadow right here. I felt my controller... Oh, it didn't get me? Alright, because you could get player advantages
Were you able to
and
exploit
enemy
the enemy's
advantages.
weak- If you
Yes,
didn't
I
already
was,
know this,
Mitsuru.
would you like more detail?
And actually, another thing
Then proceed with the battle.
is that if we just want to find the weakness normally, we could basically... I don't know if we could do this yet, but, we could basically ask Mitsuru to find the weakness for us. So with that out of the way, let's just do another Agi. Now, if I'm correct, the AI is smart enough to say if the enemy has a weakness, they will do it on all the enemies with that same weakness. However, at times you may want to conserve your SP and not do that. So I guess that may be a problem with the AI in this game, with the fact that you can't directly control them.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Yes, I know, Mitsuru. I've done that a few times now. Yeah, and then there are different times where a different party member will lead the all attack, does not do anything, they just basically have a certain quote. Now we get shuffle time. Now what this means is that you could get two things in this. You could get like increases maybe stats, you get more experience for the battle, or maybe health. Or if you see something with a persona, which are these things right here, on the left, there's a persona. That persona is Pixie. We could get it, and Pixie is always an early persona you get in the game, and obviously we're going to choose it. And I'll show in the next battle what it does. And we level up just like that. Yeah, Yukari, nor Junpei have leveled up yet. However, if I'm correct, they are...
skill level has increased.
They are, level 2. Hold on a second. Do they not tell you if they level up? Once again, obviously... playing FES for the first time, not the same as Portable, because Portable takes a lot of battle mechanics from Persona 4. I could go to status. See, once again, can we not view it? Anyway, they're probably level 3. Excuse me for that. Like I said, this is a little bit blind, as I said early on in the playthrough. And Shao's up ahead. How are you feeling? Now, this, they're basically talking about how our health is, and it's pretty good, though, they're gonna explain this later on. But if you remember our condition, how it said good before, and when we went to the bathroom, it said it's now great. Well, if we ever get tired, that basically means we're not as set to go into Tartarus, and thus, we will not be as good with battling. I have already performed 2 all attacks. Thank you, Mitsuru. That's basically the end of tutorial time with Mitsuru. Now, I suppose, because Yukari hasn't attacked yet, I could give her a chance to do it. However, next time we fight a new kind of shadow, that's when I'll do it. And, what magic do the other characters have? Mitsuru has healing magic. I mean, not Mitsuru. Yukari has, healing magic and, wind magic. And Junpei has fire magic, and he has pretty good physical attacks, as we'll learn later on in the game. And also, I totally forgot to show you what Pixie does, but either way, it's kind of unnecessary now. I think I'll show it whenever we get to a new type of shadow.
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
But potential? Mitsuru, I found that offensive, how we are not already getting stronger. So anyway, I believe this was the money. Yes, it was. We get 820 yen. Money will come in later on in the game. I guess we could use it now to heal ourselves at the, actually, no, I don't think they allow you to do that yet. So, but basically, in the main hall of Tartarus from before, you could heal all of your SP. And now they're telling us that, because we have basically done the whole tutorial, Mitsuru's tutorial, we should now find the access point. I know, Mitsuru, I was about to do that. However, there's a neat mechanic where, yeah, she doesn't let us move. We could say to split up and tell them to find an access point. However, they can, once in a while, run into other shadows. I'm gonna follow Junpei because I don't trust him on by himself. Alright, let's keep going because there's a treasure chest right there. Wait, what?
Okay, then I'll look around.
Okay,
some more.
I swear to God, I literally saw on the map. Junpei, where are you going? I literally saw on the map a treasure chest. I guess maybe somehow it despawned. But anyway, access point right here. We're going back to the main lobby or whatever you want to call it. The entrance. couldn't think of that word. Don't call me bro. Oh, I guess he picked up the treasure chest. Yeah, that's something they will do from time to time. But yeah, I'll never really ask them to split up. I don't find it extremely useful. And we come out here. And yeah, I guess you could say that's fast travel to travel between
Welcome
blocks. Since obviously there's going to be
So,
more
how was
later
it?
on. No problem. I wish we had an option to say
see.
it was fun because, I mean, this is a good game.
Wow.
Already
I
discussed
never knew I had
it's
that.
fun.
We kicked some ass. But
Junpei,
damn, I'm
to be
beat.
honest, you only attacked once. I was the only one that attacked. Yukari didn't do anything. No, to be fair,
That's 'cause you were
we
bouncing
only
around
found
like a
one
little
type of
kid.
shadow.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what I was
worry,
talking
though.
about
You'll adapt.
before. And
But I'm
sometimes we
surprised.
also can become
You
sick,
all did
and
much
if
better than
anybody
I
is sick
expected.
before going into Tartarus, do not go to Tartarus unless you don't
At this
plan
rate,
to
they'll
use
catch up
them.
to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Akihiko, yes, later on in the game, you will be calling me your senpai. And we see the Fool Arcana again, the social link we have gotten before. And we have gone up a rank in this social link. Every social link has 10 ranks, and now we're at level 2. And yeah, we won't be reaching rank 10 till towards the end of the game. But with the ones that we could do freely with our time, we could get them anywhere from, I'd say, as early as May, to as late as right before the game ends. So I think I'm gonna end it off here. So next time on Persona 3 FES, we will be going back home and seeing what's up, because we have now gotten a little tutorial of Tartarus. We'll probably be exploring it the next time the Dark Hour comes, and maybe trying to finally just freely live our lives like an emo Arisato would. See you guys next time.